Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Anyway, we'll start. Okay. Let's start. Now, first of all, we see what is DevOps. Why people move to DevOps concept, guys? Right? That's a question. Right? So, guys, if you want to develop a software, right? If you want to develop a software, we go different methods to develop the software, guys. Right? We go for different methods to develop a software, guys. Say, for example, SDLC, right? Software development lifecycle. This one is pretty old, guys. Then people move to another software development method known as Agile. Agile method. Then they move to a DevOps guys. Right? DevOps guys. This is the software development model, guys. Right? So, guys, let's see a picture. Let's see a picture. This is the SDLC model, right? SDLC model. This is the Agile model, guys. This is the DevOps model, right? So in this model, guys, there are some walls between a group. You see here, guys, you see there are a number of groups in a premises. In a company, guys, there are a number of groups. Say a business analysts, they get a requirement from clients. Developers, they develop the particular task, right? QA, they do testing and all. And operation, they do some deployment, configuration, monitoring, blah, blah things, right? So in a company, guys, there are a number of team guys, right? Isn't it? Right? There are a number of teams. People do different tasks, right? Right. You see here. Here, people do different tasks. So BA is gathering a requirement from client guys, right? So in this structure, guys, there are some issues between this team. That is known as wall of conflict. There should be a wall of conflict, guys, right? Say maybe the communication issue or whatever it is, there are some issues, right? Say, for example, developers, they say they have built their or they have correctly written their program and it works fine, right? So when operational team deploy to server, there might be a slowness, guys, right? Then there are some issues between developers as well as operational guys. Even testers properly test, customers complain, there are some issues. Some function not work properly, right? Some configuration issues, right? This is known as, guys, wall of conflict. lot of conflict. In IT company, guys, normally there are some issues between programmers and operational guys or network guys, right? Right. So developers are saying it works fine, right? But the network team is saying they feel asylums, right? So likewise, there are issues between teams, right? Then they move to agile concept. This is the agile concept, guys. Right? Here, a development and test are in one team. Is operational stuff in another team. Right? This setup is pretty much okay, but still there are some issues between these two teams. Right? Between these two teams, there are some still issues. Right? Then they move to another concept known as a DevOps, guys. This is the DevOps concept, guys. Right? Future. Here, all are in one team. All these teams get together and come with one team, guys. Right? Here, there's no issues. Right? There's no issues here. Right? So this concept known as DevOps, guys. Right? That means here development and operation, right? Both are get together and make one team, guys. Right? DevOps teams. Right. So guys. So here the symbol known as something like this. Right? The a DevOps symbol is something like this. Say connecting these two teams mainly. Mainly they are connecting a dev team and operational team. Infinitive symbol, guys. Right? They are connecting these two teams. Right? And come as one team. Okay. That's what they are saying. I build it, I run it. Right? Right. Guys, before go to next concept, we'll see a video, guys. Right? I'll share the link. Right? I'll share the link in the group. Just watch the video. The video is around 8 to 10 minutes time. Right? You get a better idea, right? By watching the video. I have hosted that video in S3 bucket. Right? So I share the bucket link. Please watch the video. Right? Give me a second, I'll share the link, guys. But in the WhatsApp group, guys, I have shared a video. First of all, just watch the video, right? Just watch the video, right? Then we move to our next concept, guys, right? So this is the link I have shared with you guys. Just watch the video, right? Just go to Google and play around it, right? Just watch the video, guys. Just watch it. I'll give some time. Have you all received the WhatsApp link? Guys, have you all received the link, guys?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, okay, just okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. What about Diane? You will receive it?
Yeah, sir. No, no, I haven't joined the WhatsApp group.
Okay, okay. Give me a second. I'll share.
Okay, sir.
Cut the
So guys, right. So you got a brief idea about DevOps, guys, right? So guys, say let's come somewhere here, right? Previously, say people use SDLC or Agile, there are some issues between operational team and a development team, right? So once they start to use a DevOps culture, then they all are happy, guys. So at the end, all these people are happy to work together, guys, right? They all are happy, right? Because they use a DevOps culture, guys, right? DevOps concept, right? So this is something about DevOps, guys, right? Okay. So previously, there are some issues between these teams. There are some issues between a dev team and operational team. Once they start to use DevOps concept, then they all are one team. They are happy to work, right? Here, guys, here, most of the tasks are automated, right? So most of the tasks are automated, guys. All right. See, first of all, see here. Mainly here, guys, there are two teams. One is dev team. Other one is operational team, ops team. Right? So once the IT company receive the project, right? Once they receive the project, they start to plan. Right? They start to plan the project, right? So we call this as planning phase. They start to plan the project. Right? Once they complete the plan, then they move to coding phase. They code the project. Who is going to code the project, guys? Developers, programmers. As a DevOps engineer, are we going to code the particular software? No, we are not participating any coding part, guys. The code part belongs to dev team, right? Say once they code the project, then they are going to build the project. They are going to build the source code. Who is going to build the source code? DevOps engineers. DevOps engineers are going to build the source code, guys. Right. Okay. Right. Once they build, then some people are going to test the project. Who is going to test the project? Testers or QA engineers are going to test the project, right? They use different tools to test the project, right? We will discuss later that part, right? The testing phase is completed. What is the next phase? They are going to release the product. They are going to release the product. Once they release, then there should be another deployment phase. Who is going to deploy the project? DevOps guys are going to deploy the project, right? Right. Say once they deploy, we should monitor the project, all right? Monitor the project. Who is going to monitor the project? DevOps guys are going to monitor the project, all right? Say right. So this process, the planning, coding, building, testing, releasing, deploying, monitoring, right? This is the continuous guys, continuous process. Right? Say if the new requirement comes from the client, we are going to integrate the requirement. Integrate the requirement. Then we are going to deploy the particular project. Right? Continuously. Continuously we integrate the requirement. Once the requirement completed, then releasing it, and we are going to continuously deploy. Continuously deploy, guys. This is known as guys CI/CD pipeline. This is the pipeline, guys. This is the pipeline. Continuous integration, continuous deployment. CI/CD. Right? CI/CD is a pipeline, guys. Say for example, Netflix, Facebook. Okay, they keep on deploy something. They keep on integrate. Right? Right? The CI/CD pipeline. This process is continuous, guys. It's a lifetime process. CI/CD pipeline. Here, there are two parties involved, mainly two teams involved, a development team and operational team. Say, for example, network guys are come under operational team. Testers, programmers are come under development team. You see the symbol. This is the symbol, guys. You see here, you see the symbol here. This is the DevOps symbol, guys. Right? Say planning, coding, building, testing, releasing, deploy, operate, monitor. Right? This is the pipeline. So in this pipeline, there are some phases here, guys. We use different tools for these phases. Say coding, we use Git and all. Building, we use Mervin. Testing, we use Selenium. A release, Jenkins. Deploy, we use Ansible, Puppet, Chef. Say operate, right? Monitor, we use Nagios, Splunk, blah blah tools, right? So in this process, we use different tools to make the project or release the project. Right? Clear, guys? That's what the symbol is like this. Right? So you see the syllabus, we are going to learn all the tools, right? To see these things, we are going to learn all the tools, guys. Right? 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 Right. See here, guys, the very important tool. This is a very important tool, guys, Jenkins. Okay. Without Jenkins, guys, don't go for any DevOps works. Right? This one is very, very important tool. Right? Class, we are going to use Amazon Cloud to deploy the servers. Our servers, guys, we are going to deploy to AWS, right? Don't worry, we are going to learn all these things, guys, right? All the servers, guys, we are going to deploy to Amazon. If you want, you can go for Azure as well, Azure, Google, right? All right. And we are going to learn some Linux stuff, guys, right? So in these servers are running on Linux, right? Say you see these servers are running on Linux. So that's what we are going to learn some basic cloud concept and some basic Linux commands as well. Before start DevOps, we are going to learn the basic of Linux and some Amazon Cloud. All right. Right, guys? Right. So you all can create Amazon free account, guys. Right? Anyone can create. Right? It's not a big deal. Within 15 minutes time, you can create free account. Anyone can create free account. So Amazon is going to charge $1 for the creation of an account. Then they revert the money. right? Just check that your the card is valid. The credit card is valid or not. That's what they charge $1. Then they return the money to your account, right? Right. So it's totally free, right? Say, right? So I'll share the tutorial how to create Amazon free account, guys. Right? Right. Say once you create the account, say it's something like this. Right? Say something like this, guys. Right? So this is the Amazon console, guys. This is the Amazon console. Here, you see all the services here. Right? Here, all are services. If you go for Amazon or Azure, Google, okay, all are services, guys. Right. Let me say if you click services, you can see all the services here, guys. Right? Amazon services. Right? Number of services. DevOps, we are going to use some services. Right? Say guys, what is services, guys? Anyone, any idea? Say what is services in cloud? Commonly in cloud, what is services, guys? Say services are something like this. This is the service, guys. This is the service. Say for example, ABC service. From the service, you can create a product. From the service, guys, you can create the product, guys. Right? Say for example, from the EC2 service, from the EC2 service, you can create the EC2 instances or EC2 computers, right? EC2 VMs, right? Instances, right? From the service, you can create a product. Actually, EC2 is a service in cloud, in Amazon cloud. If you want to create the computers, if you want to create the VMs, if you want to create the instances, whatever it is, you can use EC2 service to create the computers, EC2 instances. Another service, S3 service. From the S3 service, you can create S3 buckets, right? From the S3 service, S3 bucket, the storage, right? Right? Say from the services, you can create the product, guys, right? You see here, once you log into Amazon, guys, say once you create a free account and logged into Amazon, you are getting the services. These are the free services you can use up to 1 year time. Right? These services you can use up to 1 year time, guys. Right? After 1 year, Amazon is going to charge. Here, guys, very important thing. Don't click unwanted services. So if you click some unwanted services, then Amazon is going to charge. right? Then there should be a billing in your account. Then Amazon is going to charge. Don't click unwanted services, right? I'll tell what are the free services and what are the unwanted services, right? Safe side, go for free services, guys, right? So I just logged into Amazon, guys, right? I just logged into Amazon, right? Right. Here, you can check the billing. Just type billing and you see the billing. If there's any billing acquired by Amazon, just type billing. You can see that the billing and all. Actually, we are running some projects, so that's what the billing is there, right? Other than that, this is zero, right? This should be zero, guys, right? Say one more thing, guys. We talk about services, right? So we talk about services, guys, right? So some services are the global service. Some services are a regional service. Say very important, guys. If you go to Amazon, global services, regional services, right? Very important. Say what is global service? What is a regional service? Right. Say guys, say some services are somewhere here. Right? Some services are bound with a region. Somewhere here. So these are the regional services. This is the global services, the common service, right? Say guys, Amazon spread it across the world. They have data centers across the world, right? There are some region, guys. Say, there are some region, US region, Brazil region, Australian region, Chinese region, Indian region, right? They have some data centers across the world. This is known as the region, guys. These are the regions. Okay. There are some services running inside the region, guys. The regional services. Or regional services. Right? You see here, this is the, say, region. This is one region, this is another region, right? Say for example, Kandy is a one region. Colombo is another region. But Amazon not in Sri Lanka, right? So, right. Likewise, there are some region. Inside the region, there is another concept known as, guys, availability zone. Availability zone 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Say, for example, Indian region, they have 3 availability zone. They have 3 data centers. Say, for example, Australian region, they have availability zones. Say one AZ is in Melbourne. Say one AZ in somewhere, right? Okay. Some AZ in Western Australia, right? They have availability zones. These are the data centers. Data centers are inside the region, guys. Right? Regions and availability zone, guys. So on top of these things, in these two concepts, right? In these two concepts, a region and availability zone, Amazon start to build their structure. Whatever cloud, Azure, Google Cloud, right? Whatever cloud. Okay. From the beginning, they come with the region and availability zone. From here, they start to build their structure. Right? This is the bottom point. Right? Right. Now you know the region and availability zone. Right? Right. You see, say if you see the Amazon console, you can see the regions. Right? Say, let me show you the regions and all here. You see here, I just logged in here. You see the regions. These are the regions across the world, guys. Virginia, Oregon, California, Oregon, right? Hong Kong, Jakarta, Seoul, Sydney, London. Okay, these are the region, guys. Right. So I am in Mumbai region. I am in Mumbai region, guys. Say if you want, you can change the region. Click here. Let me change to California. Here, guys, you see the region. Now I have switched to California region. Say, let me switch to London. Say I am in London region. From this region, I can host my data centers. From here, I can host the data centers. You see here, right? Say you can host your data centers in Australia or China, right? So US or Brazil, whatever place you can host the data centers. Say if you want to transfer the file from, say, India, say if you want to transfer the file from US to India, you can transfer. You can create a VPN, right? You can connect to your data centers, right? Blah, blah things. Say, for example, let's see the files, there's a backup here. Say, let's see the 1 TB backup. If you want to transfer this one to India, right, it will take 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes to transfer the particular backup to India, guys. It won't take much time, very quick, guys. All right. So if you know cloud and all, you can work any part of the world. Say, guys, this DevOps works are remote works mostly, right? Because they host these things in cloud, right? So these things mostly are remote, guys, right? So if you see any advertisement, they have specifically mentioned is a remote work. Most of the DevOps works, right? You can check with JobStreet or Singapore. You can check with IMO, US. Go and check. All are remote work, guys. Right? Let me show you some work, guys. Right? Give me a second. You see here the remote. Just 11 hours ago, they advertise. Right? It's a remote work, guys. Say, come here. Say it's a remote. 1 week ago. Say, you can see the description and all, right? Right. So most of the DevOps works are remote, guys. You can see the salary as well. Right. This is the yearly earning, guys. This much of dollars. Right. So yearly payment. You can see what is their requirement and all, right? Right. Remote works. Right. Right. Because of this cloud platform, right? They come with remote, right? So we have learned these things. Let me get the right. Regions and availability zone, right? So most of the softwares here, So most of the softwares we are covering in our syllabus, guys, right? Most of the softwares here, right? We are covering in our syllabus. Go and check, right? Right. Right. So first of all, we are going to learn how to launch the instance in Amazon, right? How to launch the instances or how to launch the computers in Amazon, right? Now see here. This is the region. What is my region name, guys? What is my region name? Let me move to India, Mumbai, right? So I am in Mumbai region, right? I am in Mumbai. Let's mark this as Mumbai. Mumbai region, guys. Right? Right. Say Mumbai region, there are some availability zone, guys. Right? Say there are some availability zone. Say availability zone 1, availability zone 2, availability zone 3. Likewise, I have different availability zone. Say, let me put like this: AZ1, AZ1. This is AZ2. This is AZ3. These are the availability zone data centers here. So in this availability zone, I can host my data centers. I can launch my instances. I can launch my servers, right? Availability zone. Right. Say, come here. Launch instances. Here, just click launch computers, launch instances. They use instances. Say here, see here, guys, why they use EC2, right? The service known as EC2 service. By EC2 service, I can launch the computer. EC2 means what? Elastic Cloud Computing. Okay, compute, right? Elastic Cloud Compute, ECC, EC2, 2C's, EC2. Compute, they use the word compute. If you go for Azure, compute. If you go for Google, compute. Right? That means they are referring the memory, CPUs, the blah blah things, right? Compute, right? Elastic Cloud Compute, right? It's a service, EC2 service. So I just logged into Amazon. I am in the. I just search the service here. Just type EC2 service. I would like to search EC2 service. Here you see the services. Under services, you see number of services. Right? Click EC2, guys. Right? Here you get the left pane and right pane. In your left pane, instances, click here, instances, computers. That means instances means these computers for some time. These computers, guys, for some time. Say maybe the 1 day or 2 days or 6 months or 1 hour, right? The time, that's what they come with instances. The name, they come with instances because of the period of time, right? Say instances, the launch instances, click here. Right? Say guys, you also create a free account and host your DevOps servers in Amazon. Better to go with Amazon because we are going to use Amazon, guys. Right? If you want, you can go for Azure as you like. Right now, see here. Choose the Amazon machine image. So there should be images, guys. Say if you want to install OS, you use images to install the operating system in your laptop or desktop, right? Likewise, here also we are going to use the images. The images belongs to Amazon, guys. That's what AMI, Amazon machine images. Huh? You can see number of images. You can create Linux, Mac, Red Hat, blah blah things, Windows, whatever OS you like, you can install, right? But say, guys, you can choose any images. Say one more thing, guys. When you choose the images, make sure free trial eligible. Okay. Underneath the images, make sure this wording is there. If the wording is there only, choose the particular image. Other than that, guys, Amazon is going to charge. Right? This is very, very important. Choose free trial eligible images. Right? Say, come down here. Let me go with Ubuntu. Right? Right? See here, free trial eligible. You can host Windows as well, right? Right. Let me go with Ubuntu. But here, you can see the family, the hardware family. See, if you take this T2 family, guys, see the one virtual CPU and 0.5 GB byte, not GB, GB byte RAM, right? The hardware family, right? And see, this is a free trial. Better you go for this hardware family, T2 hardware family, this one. Don't choose any other hardware families. If you choose, Amazon is going to charge, right? Say, guys, suppose if Amazon charge you. So what you can do is, you send the email to the customer care. So I just created the particular account for the testing purpose, right? So this is for testing. You just send the mail to customer care, guys, right? Say then they remove the charges, guys, right? Suppose in case any charges, right? You can do these things for 2 to 3 times. You send the mail to customer care and say, because for the testing purpose, I have created these things. Please remove my charges. They will do it. So if you keep on doing, then it won't work out, guys. Right? Right. Say, let me go for this one. This one is totally free. Right? Say here, you can run these things for 750 hours for a month time. For a particular month, you can run this computer for 750 hours. Even though it's free, you can run this one for 750 hours. Say beyond 750 hours, then Amazon is going to charge. Make sure your the runtime should be less than 750 hours, right? So what you can do is you stop and start. Run the computer, you stop some time. Again you work, again stop, start, stop, start. Likewise, right? Right. Right. Let me choose this hardware family, one virtual CPU and 1 GB byte RAM, guys. Right, right. Say configure instance details. Number of instances. How many computers would you like to install? would you like to deploy? You can go for whatever number. Let me go with one computer, right? Now here, guys, say one more thing. The network, say network comes like this. Choose as it is, guys, right? The subnet and all, just choose as it is. Here, the subnet, here you get something like this, guys. Say something like this, guys. This is the subnet, guys. This is the availability zone. Now see here. Let me show you something, guys. Here you get the availability zone, and here you get the subnet. Subnet 1, this one may be subnet 2, right? Subnet 3. Likewise, just notice here this availability zone and the subnet both are tightly integrated. The outer layer, guys, is availability zone. The inner layer is a subnet. You see here, these two guys are tightly integrated. They married each other. You see here, the subnet. Say one side you get the subnet, other side you get the availability zone. Say these two guys are married together. They are tightly connected. The bond is very tight, guys. Right? Very important concept here. Availability zone and subnet both are tightly connected. Right? Okay, tightly connected. Now see here. Say Mumbai. Say what is another name of Mumbai? You can see the other name of Mumbai. Say you can call Mumbai. You can see the name here. Say Mumbai or AP South, Asia Pacific South. AP South 1. You can call this one Mumbai, this region, or AP South 1. Okay, let me mark that AP South 1 as well. Right? You can call this one AP South 1. Now see the naming, how the naming goes to availability zone. The naming something like this, guys. AP South 1, 1A availability zone. This one is AP South 1B availability zone. This one is South 1C availability zone. The availability zone name like this, guys. AP South 1A, 1B, 1C. You see here the naming convention here. Sorry. You see here AP South 1A, AP South 1B, 1C. These are the availability zones. See the naming? AP South in Mumbai, first availability zone, second availability zone, third availability zone, A, B, C, the order. Right? Right. Let me choose this one. Right? Let me choose this one. So I have chosen this AZ availability zone. Here I am going to create my data center. Here I am going to launch my computers. If you want, you can launch here as well, here as well. Right? Right. Right? Right. Other settings keep as it is, guys. Right? Right. Say one more thing, guys. You see the VPC is there, right? Here, see guys. Say another layer which is tightly connected with the region. This layer known as a VPC, guys, virtual private circuit, right? Virtual private circuit. This is a circuit, guys. Here we are going to connect all the components, say routers, switches, computers, blah blah things, right? Right. See, this layer is very tightly connected with the region, named as VPC. Right? See, guys, a VPC. This is the VPC is the default one, right? Let's go with the default VPC. Right. Say add storage, guys. Say this is the storage, guys. The 8 GB is enough. 8 GB is enough. Go with 8 GB. Right. So if you go for Linux computers, if you host the Linux computers, go for 8 GB. If you host Windows computers, go for 30 GB, guys. Right? Right. This is the storage, guys. Say here, guys, say something I'll tell you guys. Say this is your instance. This is your computer. Where can you fix your hard drive, guys? Normally, people fix the hard drive inside the computer, isn't it? In your laptop, you have the hard drive inside. In your desktop, you have the hard drive inside. But here, it's not like this. Hard drive is in a separate location, storage. This is the hard drive, storage. Right? The storage is connected with the computer. EC2 is the EC2 computer, EC2 instances, right? Instances. This hard drive is connected with the instances. Here, this one is separate, storage is separate, guys. Right? Don't think this hard drive is inside the computer, right? Go with 8 GB, guys, right? Better to choose this as well, right? Attacks. You can give the name for this one. Say, let me put my DevOps, right? My DevOps EC2 computer, right? Sorry. Just give the name. Just type name here and give the value for name. Yes. Okay. Sorry. My EC2 instance, right? Just yes, configure security group. Say, guys, this is there's a firewall is there, right? Now we are going to launch the computer. There's a firewall somewhere here. The firewall named as security group, guys. Security group. Here you are going to define the rules and all, right? Right? Just keep the rule as it is, right? Launch. You just review your configuration. What is the instance type, security group, the instance details, and the storage details, text and all. Just review it, right? Okay, once you review, you can launch the computer, right? Here, if you click launch, Amazon is going to create the instance for us, right? Create the computer for us, right? Say launch instance, right? Now here, guys, your computer is running in Amazon, guys. You are somewhere here. We all are outside. How do we connect this computer, guys? Since it's a Linux instance, you use SSH connectivity, guys. SSH to connect the particular computer. Isn't it? Right? You can use the username and password to connect the particular computer. Right? Username or password. But here, guys, we use username and key. Right? Say this key concept is very, very important in DevOps, guys. Right? Here, so when we connect this computer, we use username and key value. If you want, you can use password as well. Right? Right. Let me go with key. Right? First time we use the key to connect, right? Right. Here, create new key pair. Now you may ask the question, is the private key or public key? There are two keys, guys. One is private key, other one is public key. Right? So we are going to use the private key. Right? We are creating public key or private key. We are creating the private key, guys. Right? Create a new key pair. Just put the key name. Just say DevOps EC2. Right? EC2. Right? Say download the key pair. Okay, guys, something wrong. Say, give me 1 second. Let me create the instance. Let me create the instance again. Now I am downloading the key pair, guys. See, just copy the key. Right, copy the key and paste it somewhere here. Is the key pair, guys, right? Once you copy the key, just say close this one, then say launch instances, right? Now we are launching the instance, right? Right. So give me 1 second, something wrong here. Give me 1 second, some issues in my these things. So guys, now my battery is getting low, guys. So what I can do is, if there's any power issue, I'll connect you back within 5 minutes time, right? Right. You can launch the instance like this. Just we will launch. You can see. You see here. See here is launching. Here it's launching, guys. See, it's in the pending state. See, it's in the pending state. Now it's in the running state. Right? It's in the running state. Right? This is how you launch the EC2 instance in Amazon. Okay. Right? They launch like this. Right? Say, let me give the name, this one. Just give the name DevOps EC2. Right? Here, just click the EC2 instance, right? Just click the EC2 instance. Say once you click the EC2 instance, guys, something like this. Say this is the EC2 instance, huh? The EC2 computer that we launch. EC2 instance. In this EC2 instance, guys, there are some parameters connected with the EC2 instances, right? So it has public IP address, it has private IP address. So it has the storage. The storage is connected, right? Say, right? You see here the public IP address, private IP address, guys, and what is the hardware platform, right? Say you can see the hardware platform, right? Hardware platform, and you can see the VPC details, right? You can see the availability zone details. You can see the subnet details. You can get the firewall details, right? All are connected with the EC2 instances. See here, guys. This is the EC2 instance we just launched, right? This is the EC2 instances we just launched. You can see the public IP address, private IP address, the DNS, and the hardware details, the VPC details, subnet details, right? Instance ID. Each computer should have ID, guys. In any cloud platform, each components, maybe the computers or any storage or whatever it is, should have ID, right? And you see this is IPv4, right? Blah blah things. These are the connected components connected with this EC2 instance, right? Right. You can see the security. Right? Say you can see the platform you are running Ubuntu, right? Say you can see the Linux, right? 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 We are running Linux, guys. Right? Say this is the image we used, Amazon image we use, right? You can see the uptime, and this is the key. We have created this key, guys, new key. This is the key we have created. Right? Key we have created. You can see the storage, the hard drive details, networking is there, the IPN, blah blah things, security, the status, that means the status of the instance, right? Monitoring is there, everything is there. So, okay. Right? Right? This is how you launch the computer in Amazon, right? Now see guys, we have successfully launched the computer. We'll see how to connect this computer from our laptops. Right? Okay. There are two IPs guys, public IP and private IPs. Use public IP to connect these instances. These public IPs are time to time change. If you shut down and restart, you get different public IP address. Right? On the other hand, guys, the private IP remains same. You get the static IP here. Right? These IPs are changing time to time. Right? Right. So what you can do is just copy the public IP. Just copy it here. Right? So let's see how to connect this instance. The instance is somewhere here. We are here. Right? So we are going to use the software known as PuTTY software. So if you want to connect the cloud computer, cloud instances, use PuTTY. Since it's a Linux machine, use PuTTY software. Right? It's a free software guys. Anyone can download the software, right? Just get the PuTTY here. It's a free software, guys, right? Yes. Here, just paste the public IP address. The port should be 22, guys. It's a SSH connection. The port should be 22. You can use the password to connect. But here, we are going to use the key to connect, right? So, say the go to connection, just make it 5 here. Otherwise, the connection disconnect, connect quickly, guys. Make it 5. Right. Or here, you just give the key. Okay. The thing is, guys, we have downloaded this is the key, guys, new key. We have downloaded the PEM key, guys. Unfortunately, the PuTTY won't understand PEM extension. Right? It won't understand PEM. So what we can do is, we have to convert this key to PPK extension. So we have downloaded the PEM key, guys. Unfortunately, PuTTY won't understand this one. So we have to convert this one to PPK extension. Then only PuTTY can understand this PPK extension keys. There's a software known as PuTTYgen. PuTTYgen convert this PEM key to PPK key. The PuTTYgen software also free software, guys. Just go to Google, type PuTTYgen. You can download the PuTTYgen software. It's a free, guys. Right? I already downloaded the PuTTYgen software, guys. PuTTYgen. This is the software. So what you can do is here, you load this key, right? Let me load the key. Load the PEM key. Right? Save private key. Just click here and save the key as PPK extension key. Save this one. Just say new key. you can use the same name. Yes, save these. Now we have successfully converted PEM key to PPK key. You can go and check whether it has been converted or not. Here, go to the folder. Here, you get another key. You can see it's a PPK extension, guys. Is a PEM key, is a PPK extension key. Now, guys, this PPK extension Putty can understand, right? Now go to Putty. Putty here, just put the public key here. Just copy here. Public key is okay. Connection file. Click this as well. Otherwise, you get disconnected quickly, guys. Right? Just go to SH authentication. Auth, we use the key. Right. Say browse here. So go to the desktop and DevOps folder. Choose the PPK. Open here. Open here. Say yes. Now you get connected with the computer EC2 instance. Say guys, now you may ask the question, what is the username to login? We already passed the key. Here you just give the username. You can able to log in. The username as Ubuntu. Right? Ubuntu is a username. Say if you use, if you launch a Red Hat, username as EC2 dash user is a Ubuntu machine. Username as Ubuntu. Just enter here. You can the key is refused. Okay, wait. I think that there's an issue with the key. New key, because we have given the wrong key. Yeah. If you give wrong key, you won't connect it. So guys, I have given the wrong key, guys. Let me connect another instance. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me check the key. Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me check my keys. Don't worry. So it's a red hat machine, guys. That's what I use EC2, right? Likewise, you can able to connect. Okay. Just give the right key, right? So it's a red hat machine, so that's what I use. EC2 user. It's a Ubuntu machine. Use Ubuntu as a username. Okay. Now, just connected with the particular instances, right? Particular instances, right? This is how you connect it, right? Say if it is a Windows machine, use RDB connection. Say, let me launch one Windows machine, guys, right? Say, let me launch one in Windows machine instances. Launch instances. Just choose Windows image to launch Windows machine. Huh? Let me go to this one, this image, right? The resource capacity is very low. So that's what I would like to go for, this image. This is how you launch Windows images, right? Just choose whatever it is. Just give the name. This is Windows. Windows EC2 instances. Huh? Just configure security group. Keep as it is. Here we use RDB software to connect the particular Windows machine. Huh? RDB software. Review and launch. Launch instances. Right? If you want, you can create a new key or just go with this key, right? Say, if you want, you can create the new key, right? We already created some keys. Okay. So then let me go with this key. This key already created, right? Right. Launch instances. Now we are going to launch Windows computer. Right. We will say here, guys. You can see here. So Windows EC2 is pending. It will take some time to launch. Huh? Is the so since it's the Windows machine, it uses this pen key. Right. Now see here, the Windows machine we just launched is running. Right? Just click here. Click here. You can see all the parameters here. All the parameters here. Right? Say the instance state still is saying pending. But go to instance here. Here is saying running. Here is saying pending. Now it says running, right? It's in running state. So what you can do is just say you can use the RDB software to connect. Fine, right? If you don't have RDB software, just click here, connect here. Just click connect. For your Windows part, we are not say RDB client, right? Here, this is the username as administrator and the password also. Here in Windows, we are going to use username as and password, right? If you want, you can use key as well, right? Now see, what is the password, guys? If you want to create Windows password, what you can do is you just give the key. Say get password, browse and give the key that you have downloaded. Say go to DevOps. So this key we have downloaded, guys. Okay. Say let me give these keys. Right. This is the PEM key, not PPK. Use the Linux machine. If you use PuTTY, then use PPK keys, right? Since it's a Windows machine, use this PEM key, right? Right. Here you decrypt password. Here you get the password. This is the password. If you give the key, Amazon will generate the password for Windows machine. Right. Click here. Say download remote desktop file. You can download this remote desktop file. If you have RDB software, use this software as well. Both are fine, right? Let me use this one. Let's download this one. Connect. Now we are going to connect our Windows machine. Administrator is there, username over there. The password, just to copy it here, just paste it over here. Okay. Now we are connecting a Windows computer, guys. Just launched. Will take some time. So guys, now we have launched one Windows computer in Amazon. Right. Now go to services. Here, just type EC2 service, EC2 service. Just type EC2 instances, computers. Here, you get the computers. This one is our Windows machine. This one is our Linux machine. It successfully launched. Right? So guys, the DevOps labs we are going to host in Amazon, guys. Okay. Now you know how to launch these things in Amazon. Later, we will study the Terraform and all. There, we just write some script. Once we run the script is going to run all the computers automatically. Okay. That is a very advanced part of DevOps. Right? The concept known as Terraform. Once you write some script, it will automatically create your infrastructure. It will automatically set the load balancer, blah, blah things. Right? Infrastructure designing, we are going to use the tool known as Terraform, guys. It's one of the highly paying software. Right? Right. Later we learn those things, guys. Right. So, guys, any questions on this? Today's section, guys, any questions? We just start these things. Why we are learning Amazon? The reason is we are going to host our lab in Amazon. Right?
So this Halka, what was the problem with the key that you created freshly for the Ubuntu?
Yeah, the thing is, I have downloaded the particular key two or three times. Right? That's what some issues in this key. Right? Tell me, right? That's why, because maybe this key, right? Maybe is the right key. Right? Okay. I had to put in this one. This is the right key, guys, right? Because I have downloaded the key 2 or 3 times. Maybe some issues there. That is the reason I had chosen the wrong key, right? If you wrong key, then you won't connect it, right? Let me touch the syllabus, right? So you all know that there's some basic things. Anyway, I'll touch these things. We will study the VM concept and all, right? We'll see some sort of Amazon thing, right? and learn some basic Linux commands, guys, right? Then we are going to learn some Python, very basic Python scripts and all. This is the automation concept, guys, right? We are going to learn Git and all, right? The versioning part, very important part, guys, Jenkins, right? Next, we are going to learn some sort of Mervin and all. Say, guys, say, these tools. What is the bottom line software in, okay, is running these tools? On top of what software, guys, these tools are running? The base, the root, the Java, guys. Okay, on top of Java, guys, these softwares are running. Okay. We just install Java, then install Git. We just install Java, then install Mervin. We just install Java, then install Jenkins, right? Right. On top of Java, these softwares are running, guys. Right? Right. That is the bottom line software is Java, right? Right. Then we are going to learn Ansible, guys. What is Ansible, guys? Say, these servers, say, guys, these servers, you can create within 5 seconds, guys. Can you believe it or not? You can do it, right? You can use Terraform and Ansible. We can use with less than 1 minute. You can create the servers. Okay, we'll do it, right? So if you go for any examination, this is must, guys. Okay, Ansible. Say for example, say RHC, you know, Ansible is must, right? Puppet is there. We can use Puppet or Ansible to create the servers, right? Most people use Ansible, guys. Then we are going to learn some Nexus, Jenkins. Say, guys, say, if you want to deploy a particular application, right? Say, for example, the development team is creating the application, right? If you configure Jenkins carefully, on behalf of you, Jenkins is going to deploy the applications, and it gives the test result to the developer, right? Right. That is about this Jenkins. Nexus. Say if you want to store the say for example the code, okay, you can use Nexus and all, some sort of storage, right? Right. Then we will learn the containers, Docker, Kubernetes, those things, right? Docker and Kubernetes. Next, we are going to learn Terraform. The TV is not in the syllabus. We are going to learn, and some sort of security, guys, right? And at the end of the course, we will do some projects. We will do 3 to 4 projects. Meantime, we will give some questionnaires, questionnaires from Oracle, IBM, Dialog, Sri Lanka, SLT, Sri Lanka, Infosys, India, right? We will give some, we will share some videos as well as audios, the real telephone interviews, right? Please go for and just prepare for your work and all, like any examination and all is really helpful, guys. At the end of the course, we will share some opportunities, right? We have some projects, right, across the world. So we will share some opportunities, guys, right? So if you are eligible, then they will contact you, right? So that's what I am saying, right? Please follow up all the interview questions. Every chapters, end of every chapters, we will share some questionnaires, right? Please do all the questions. So if you have time, please do it, right? I know people have these days, you know, okay, here and there. Okay. So if you don't, if you don't do those questions, you can easily crack any DevOps interviews, guys. Right? I am sure. Right? Right. So, guys, these things we are going to learn, guys. So, guys, any questions on this? If you have any questions, please face. So, guys, any questions today? I'll give 1 minute time for the question, guys. Guys, any questions? At the end of every classes, you get recordings, presentation slides, and some videos. So guys, meantime, if you have any questions, just put in the group. We will discuss your questions and all. Right? So once you complete this DevOps, you can able to handle Amazon DevOps, Azure DevOps, right? Whatever it is, right? I'm sure. Okay, then guys, if you don't have any questions today, then we will wind up the class. Okay, then guys, goodbye and good night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you very much.